All of our dreams will soon come true if we only try. All of our hopes come shining through. Just look into my eyes. Hard to fathom all the ways we will ride to save it all. Nobody will fall. Like you become alive as we honor what's warm and bright. Fly high, become the light. Together we'll learn to fight. The King and the Lord, high guardians. Through our hands light as we honor what's warm and bright. Fly true, become the light. Together we'll win this fight. The King and the Lord, high guardians. Through our heart.
Sage, look at that dome! It's huge!
Holy trillium! It's bigger than Hackberry Trout's head.
The largest head in Pebble.
Should we start? I think we should give the students a minute to settle in.
Waiting gives me hives.
We know.
Who are they?
It's the Triad. They run this place.
So the crone one is the headmistress.
No, they all are.
Oh man, I am so happy to have found you two.
A friend! Sage, look! Friend.
Not just one friend.
You!
You know each other? That's so cool. Time's my roommate.
Hush! We have a thing to say.
As it is your first day,
Of school, in case you forgot.
we welcome you, our first-year students, and commend you for being chosen. You've each been selected for your exceptional qualities, which you will hone over the course of 3 years.
Or 4, or 9, if you're that one kid. What was his name?
Doyle, just one bit of business.
Before we send you off to class.
Class? What about orientation?
No orientation, only disorientation.
Guardianship is something special.
But what is it exactly?
If you knew, you wouldn't be here.
We want each of you to write your own version
Of the guardian vows.
Which will be wrong.
But that's expected and fine. Speak from your deep heart's core.
Blah, blah. Here's the deal. Write some lousy vows and yell what you wrote into that hole over there.
Yell into a hole. Got it.
If you know your vows already, you may recite them now. Please be sure to do so before dinner time.
Or don't. Drop out, like Doyle. Oh, Doyle! That was his name. The useless one.
An assignment? How did I not know? When will we have time to write stuff if we're going straight to class with no, orientation?
Sage, don't worry. We'll figure it out together.
Yeah, you can help each other pack.
Welcome to High Guardian Academy.
Everybody leave!
How is it that I didn't know about the vows? Am I doomed to failure?
Ooh, that's good. Add doomed to failure to your vows.
Rosemary, those are just my feelings.
Well, they'd make great vows.
If it helps, Sage, I don't think we're graded on the vows thing. We just need to yell down a hole. They said it's okay to screw it up.
Ethics!
The first class of the day is ethics. Sounds dry. You know who won't be joining us in ethics class? A dragon. Wanna know why? Because you don't need rules when your face is a blowtorch.
Today I've got metalsmithing first, and then something called the everything hours.
Oh, I've got everything hours too. Where's ethics class?
It's in the... Wait, are you sure you're in it with me?
I'm sure we... Oh, no, we're not. My schedule says I have ethics on Wednesdays. I'm not sure why I thought we...
Well, it makes sense that we're in different classes since we're on different tracks. Sage is here to master magic. So cool, Sage. You're gonna break some hearts.
Thank you.
And Rosemary, you're on the warrior track, like me. And Time's on both tracks since she's got that Fairy Woods background, so, you know, no two guardians have the same schedule. Oh, gotta run, I'm late to smithing.
I didn't think we'd have to split up this soon.
We'll be back together at lunch, right? If we're still working on our vows, we can take a stab at them together.
Right.
So, see you then.
Yeah. See you then.
Cool. Alright. Hey,
Hey, Snapdragon, can I borrow a pencil?
Sure.
Attention, class! My name is Wyverna Dretch. My titles are Ethics Professor, Guidance Counselor, Archivist, Jaw Harp Technician, Sergeant at Arms, and Ambassador to the Sea. Or Dretch. Just call me Dretch. Ethics involves telling right from wrong and wrong from other wrong, etc. ad infinitum. Today, we'll discuss destiny and autonomy. What is inevitable and what is unintended. In her groundbreaking theory, The Choices of Mortality, my favorite philosopher posited that the absence or presence of fear determines both love and hate. Fear of the other is the fuel of violence. It really begs the question, who, if anyone, can we trust? Rosemary, do you have any thoughts regarding our little friends here?
I think they should both have spikes.
Both? Or neither? Rosemary, your affinity for balance, for fairness, for justice is clear. But, lesson 1, we must not let the mere presence of weapons determine our actions. Write that down, class. It'll be on every ethics test for the next 3 years.
Let's start with attendance. My name is Moss Phlox. I'm here. Going to call some of your names now. Raise your hands. Zinnia.
Here.
Parsley. Parsley.
Here! I am here! Parsley, I am here!
Okay, good. You can start by sitting down.
I can do that!
Hey, Time! You're Parsley's roommate, right? You're lucky.
As I stepped on crack, yes.
Don't worry, I'm here. At ease, Pores.
This bodes well.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Sacred Alphabets. I'm Professor Caraway. Or just Caraway is fine, too. Are any of you familiar with sacred languages? Anyone? Okay, I get it. Everyone's a little bit shy, it's the first day. I've been there. But you've got to be brave if you want to be a guardian. Like me. Yes, you in the back, with the lovely hat.
Oh, I've read, or, my mother, she had a lot of books, so...
Your family can read? That is wild.
It's, Sage, right? Where are you from?
Pebble! That's where I'm from.
Pebble. Great place. Small, but really memorable. One of my closest friends was from there. Lots of old magic folks out there, too. You'll mostly practice new magic in your time here. But without old magic, there'd be no foundations. No healing medicine, no sigil enchantment, no terraspheres. There's no new magic without old magic. All right, let's dive in. Runes are read to predict future probabilities. They must be interpreted based on context. That's the wrong one.
What?
Your copy of Runic Lore and its implementations. That's the old edition. Here, use this one.
So, you always want to remember when forging a basic dagger.
John!
Wow. If you make two, a couple of you could spar on the...
John!
Dang.
Ah, thanks. It was nothing.
So, class dismissed. Parsley, can you stay back?
Your textbooks reflect the protocols of new magic. You'll find that in your more sophisticated classes, there will be little use for the old.
Oh, I'll miss you. When the teachers realize that crusty old magic kids don't belong here and they ship you back to Slab.
I'm from Pebble. There is a village called Slab, but it had to be evacuated due to locusts.
Ugh, your comebacks are as stale as your magic. And your hat.
So, you did a lot today.
Yeah, I've spent some time at the family forge.
I think, Parsley, you, shouldn't be here. I just mean the first year forging class. You're way better than those guys. I'm going to move you to the third year class. Is that okay?
It's better than okay.
Right, then. See you real soon.
Oops, sorry.
Excuse me.
Sage! I'm so happy to see your face! Ethics was so boring. And I tried to make a friend, this boy Snapdragon, and he was the rudest. He... Sage? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just...
What? Hey, you should apologize! You should apologize for that posture, sweetie. You look like an invertebrate. Ignore those dweebs. Dweebs!
Rose, I'm not sure if I should be here. I don't know if I can do this.
Sage, listen, okay? You're 100,000 times better than all of those jerks. You belong here so much that I heard the Triad talk about making doppelgangers of you, just so they could have more of you. And guess what? I'm not letting you go until you agree, so nah!
Okay.
You're just so great. And when you don't think you're great, it makes me so sad.
Well, I can't make you sad.
Exactly. You gotta start running! We need to get to the rotunda!
You didn't need to run.
I ran!
Each day at this time, you will have 2 hours to work on a special skill. What skill? That is your choice. Unique weapons, martial arts, drawing. You decide what will help your future. As the school year progresses, you will use this same time for adventure, perhaps to cursed tombs, wild forests, the demon world, or to the nests of ice dragons. These adventures will test your special skill. In exactly 1 week, you must make a choice. Questions? No? Okay, you guys are gonna do great. That's all. Go on.
Oh, Sage! No class for 2 whole hours every day?
It's unstructured, but we still have to do stuff. Didn't you hear the rules?
I tuned out. If we don't know what the rules are, it's almost like we can do anything.
Sounds like you got a whole lot out of that ethics class this morning.
You think anyone will notice if we hide and take a nap?
Good luck with that. Oh, it says here that we have a whole week to pick our focus for the everything hours.
Right. Oh, pottery. Think it'll help my battle skills? Oh, dance!
Rose?
Oh, please, sit.
Hey! Oops.
I am Professor Redbud, and this is Potions class. Have some tea. Go on, drink. Did you enjoy your poison? You have 1 hour to concoct a potion that will stop you from perishing as a result of this sophisticated poison. No.
Welcome, first-year students. I am Hakone Civet, proud to be your battle tactics instructor and future personal hero. Today, we begin with tree poses. All you have to do is not fall over.
Whoa.
It appears we may have work to do. Fun work. Fun.
Huh.
Do you guys think I should get bangs?
I think you shouldn't kill your students.
You won't die if you manage to complete the assignment. You're here to succeed, after all.
Everybody, drink this!
I don't trust it/her.
Okay, just fill out this form.
What is this?
It's where you indicate the kind of flowers you prefer at your funeral.
Wow. You could say, I don't know, thank you?
Great job, Sage. Class dismissed. Tomorrow, I expect you all to brew this potion, and I want you to get back to me on the bangs thing.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just tiring her out. I got this.
Class isn't dismissed until all of the students are done, which means we're all gonna die here.
Go on, make Pebble proud!
I can't believe we survived today.
Me too.
Children, listen when we speak.
Your road as guardians is long and serpentine. Being a guardian is not a piece of cake.
Cake? Explore all the bright particulars this world has to offer, and you'll find it is always worth protecting.
Today, we asked you to write your own vows of guardianship.
And did you succeed? No.
You understood parts. You possess a desire to learn and to listen.
We have watched all of the vows you recited into the confessional well. Let's take a look at some of them.
I wasn't prepared for this.
Guardian acts with strength and speed. A guardian isn't scared of beasts.
I aim to leave a legacy.
Direct and diplomatic in the toughest situations.
I vow to protect ghosts and grogs, and also people. But first, ghosts and grogs.
The greatest power is kindness.
Fortitude.
Loyalty.
I vow to be self-reliant.
I vow to think about anything that's not wet, loud kissing.
I believe that we can all be remarkable. We must be.
I want to fight with swords.
Blah, blah. Yes, fight with swords. Find your strengths. Too bad one of your strengths isn't writing. Listen here, children, to the true code of the Guardians.
I swear by the power of the wind, trees, sea, and stone to protect and keep the land, holding it dear.
I promise balance, keep history alive, and never be constrained by its relics.
I vow to stay curious and engaged, to look at the world with a questioning eye. I shall use my agility to protect what is precious, even if it brings about my own end.
To honor all that came before me and those who come after, adding my name to the legacy of courage that my title imparts.
I honor my name, my family, and my one true self, my multitudes.
If I break this oath by cowardice, greed, sloth, or willful ignorance, may my body be cast upon the stones, my sword broken, and my name erased. This I vow.
This isn't a game or a joke. It is an adventure and a responsibility.
A joy and a burden. Okay, bye.
Welcome, all. Congratulations on surviving disorientation.
No cake?
You're thinking about cake.
She said cake. Didn't you hear?
I'm just glad the hazing's over. It's over, right?
I do want to believe that I'm cut out for this. Those vows were...
Sage, you're gonna be a perfect guardian. Maybe too perfect.
We have all the pieces. They said.
Hemlock had a point, though. Being a guardian can kill you.
They just say that stuff about death to scare people who aren't willing to do the work.
No, they don't. They say you might die because you might die.
You guys, guardianship is a joy and a burden. It can be both. But we don't need to be guardians today.
We have the pieces.
One day we'll make them whole.
If we survive. Uh-huh.